guys are in the market for a new build home with views like that, then you may want to check out Oro Ridge. In today's video, I am going to visit Tripointe Homes. They are here building currently along with Shea Homes, the only two builders here in this development, and it is looking really, really fresh, ladies and gentlemen. So Sentinel at Oro Ridge by Tripointe Homes is going to be our first tour. Make sure you click that subscribe button. We're going to have future videos next week of Shea Homes. They're two different series, but in today's video, we are looking at Tripointe Homes Sentinel at Oro Ridge once again. So a little bit about this community. It is going to be about 400 home sites by the time they are done with the entire community. The first community is only going to be 193 home sites, so the first phase. HOA fees are going to be $114.50 per month, so just keep that in mind. Right now, Tripointe Homes does have an incentive with $20,000 given to you for closing costs if you use their lender. Earnest deposit's going to be $20,000, and then a secondary deposit, which is 25% of your total selected options between the designer and structural options. So it's something to keep in mind there. And build time is going to be 8 to 10 months here at Tripointe Homes. Now, I want to tell you guys a little bit about this community and a little bit about Santan Valley in general. One of the biggest things I've noticed is that a lot of people have problems with the school system here. The school system, if you go to greatschool.org, the first one is going to be Santan Heights, which is K through 8, has a 4 out of 10. If you look at Santan Foothills High School, it's got 3 out of 10. Now, what I would recommend doing is looking at some other schools. We have EduPrize, which is right down the block here, guys. That's going to be a public charter school, K through 8, that has an 8 out of 10 great school rating. So definitely a great choice. ALA is K through 6, that's got a 7 out of 10. And then Legacy, which isn't too far, they just opened that school, and that's going to be K through 8. And those Legacy schools are typically a 9 or a 10 out of 10. So definitely some really good options. So that's going to be all elementary. Looking at high school, I would recommend Queen Creek High School, 7 out of 10. You can also go to Basha. That is going to be an 18-minute drive. That one's 7 out of 10. Queen Creek High School, by the way, is going to be about 15 minutes away. So definitely have a lot of options for schooling here. So if school is something that's important to you, and I think it's important to every parent, you do have options if you don't want to go to the public schools, which is always great here in Arizona. Now, we do have some spec homes available here. We have about 5 different specs available right now. A couple Chollas, a couple Pearces. And if you want more information on that, guys, just shoot me a text message. I'll get back to you. I'm very bad at following up, so I'm not going to spam you. Feel free to shoot me a message. Would love the opportunity to represent you guys. Pricing here at Sentinel at Oro Ridge does start around $540,000. That's going to be the base price. You're looking at about 10 to 20% in upgrades, so something to keep in mind. And with that, let's go check out these homes. So before we go and check out this model, let's take a look at the floor plan. It is 3,124 square feet. 4 to 5 beds can get in here, and then 3 bathrooms and a 3-car garage, like I had said. Pricing is going to start for the Spanish at $581 and go all the way up to $598. So without further ado, let's check this out. All right, walking into the Cholla model. I love these entryways here. And of course, we have our courtyard with a little sitting area. Really nice. So pretty dramatic entrance coming on in. 8-foot door, wide door as well. So we walk right in. We're sort of greeted by the office, and 2 different ways to go. So we can go into to the right over here, and if this was flipped, obviously that would be to the left. Or we can go ahead and go straight and go into the main vein of the home. But I think we're gonna start things off, and we're gonna go to the right. So let's head on in here. So you can see this is kind of like a second living space. And once again, all of these features you see in this home are going to be highly upgraded, such as the floor. Walking through here, this is probably a luxury vinyl plank. Feels really nice, almost feels like a hardwood. It's very difficult for me to tell the difference these days between the two. We do have some 10-foot ceilings, so it feels really, really like a compound as you walk in. I love that. I'm thinking it's higher than 10 feet, but looking between the doorway and ceiling, you can see 10 feet. So this first room in here definitely feels like it's good size. No complaints here. You got the walk-in closets. So let's head on in here. And this is a little bit like an extended walk-in closet almost. Plenty of space here. into the second bedroom in the front. Pretty much the same size, definitely feels good. Feels like you have a lot of space here, plenty of space for a child. I mean, more than enough space, or for a guest. And this has more of the regular non-walk-in closet. Someone messed the P up right there. And here's the bathroom. So pretty wide. I think you definitely have enough space. You can kind of see once again what the standard shower looks like. Just gonna be a fiberglass insert here. And over here, it's kind of interesting. Look at these knobs here. Not my style, but pretty fancy. Love that vanity light. It's a little bit different than what they normally come out with. Check out this closet door for those that want to see in the closets. Nice little linen space there. Option to have a lot of can lights. Love those recessed lights, if you want to call them that. And once again, this cool office as we walk in from the front door. Kind of see what that front door entrance looks like. Sort of a formal dining room over here. You could probably enclose this into some kind of flex space or office if you wanted as well. I'm not a big fan of the formal dining rooms. What do you guys think of those? Definitely a textured wall here. More of a designer feature that they're not going to come out with, but something you can get aftermarket. One thing you'll notice is that when you move into the neighborhood, there's usually a bunch of carpenters that are willing to offer their services and do some custom features like that. So very cool. Nice big island here, and this is such a large space right here. I love how this space seems to be getting larger and larger with the models, and just a great place for playing games, hanging out with the family, and having a good time, and then kind of extending that into the backyard there. Nice big kitchen. Look at all these cabinets you can get. We have the chef's kitchen, of course. Going to be an upgrade. Typically that'll just come with a stove. Not really super upgraded cabinets here, but still looks like really great quality. Double oven. And then we have our pantry, which is going to be tucked away in the corner. Pretty decent size. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Cholla model. So we're going to head on in. We got another bedroom over here. Let's take a look at this one. So it's pretty much connected to a bathroom almost. So this would be sort of like your guest bathroom, but it does have a shower, which is kind of nice. So if guests were just hanging out and needed to use the washroom real quick, they would go right there. And this bedroom is going to be a touch smaller than the other ones, but still really good size. Closet's normal size as well. So let's take a right, and then we'll save the master for last and then go check out the yard. It's a little knick-knack station right there. It's just basically a cabinet with some drawers. And coming in from the garage, that is going to be the sales office right now. And looking at the laundry room, pretty good sized laundry room with some cabinets here. Can definitely fit some storage items in here and get rid of some stuff you don't want to look at in the main section of the home. So split floor plan we have here, keeping the kids and the guests away from the master bedroom, which we're heading on into right now. Digging that pendant light just kind of floating there. I feel like I might destroy that within 2 weeks because I can't see the, looks like it's got some fish wire just holding it, but definitely a cool look. And of course we have the door going out to the covered patio in the back, which I love. And this nice big picture window. Look at that view right there, guys. Now that isn't as dramatic on camera as it is in person. I can zoom in a little bit for you, just show you what that looks like. More so when you're looking at it, because this is just such a wide angle lens. You know what, I can't even zoom in with this camera, but it is really fabulous. So let's go take a look at the master bath. Good sized bedroom, by the way. Heading into the bathroom, we have this interesting looking tub that's kind of grouted to the floor. It looks a little small, but these can be deceiving. I sat in one last week and it was looked small, but really fit me well. So we have a vanity on one side, vanity on the other, and this is a pretty nice looking shower. I like the black hexagons that they went with here. Should have went with some hexagons on the floor, but they did square. That's just my opinion. And it's kind of cool how this is trimmed out right there as well. Let's go check out the closet. So we have one shared closet here. Pretty good size. Do you guys think you'd fit all of your clothes in this closet? Is it big enough for you? We do have a linen drawer right here as well. Linen door. Pretty nice. So let's go check out the backyard, and then we're gonna move on to the Pearce. And remember guys, if you have any questions, want current pricing, just reach out, shoot me a text, don't be shy. I'm really bad with follow-ups, so chances are I'm not gonna spam the heck out of you. So good sized covered patio here. Kind of feels bigger than what I've seen in the past, so that's great. Now the yard, you can see, is not the largest, but definitely can fit a pool back here. You can see we got about a 3-foot setback from that fence, and it's kind of an interesting view fence here. And just look at all the desert that we have in the back. I mean, you're not gonna get this anywhere else with these mountain views. And like I said, because it's a wide angle lens, it doesn't look as prominent on camera, but that is a beautiful view, guys. Absolutely stunning. So with that, let's go check out the Pearce. Hey guys, a little bit about the area. So we are just on the east side of Santan Mountain at the base of the mountain. So this is such a great opportunity if you're looking for a luxury feel community here with mountain views. You don't really get this too much. I mean, we've had some other communities open up and say that they had mountain views, but this one is literally right next to the mountain. There is going to be nothing in between you and the mountain besides you know, county-owned property, Santan Mountain Regional Park. So that is such a great benefit of living here, is that you're going to have these unobstructed views that aren't going to go anywhere. You don't have a weird HOA community that's right behind you, going to throw up an RV garage, blocking your view, anything like that. So this is probably the closest HOA community that you're going to have next to the Santan Mountain Regional Park. And in terms of what amenities are going to be here, there's going to be some walking trails. There's going to be some playgrounds. There's going to be some green parks, you know, basically like just large pieces of green grass, and obviously all the splendor of Santan Mountain Regional Park in your backyard, guys. So if you're looking for that luxury community and you don't want to go out to like Fountain Hills to Adero Canyon and spend $1.5 million, well, you can get a good sized home right here for starting at $540,000. It's pretty crazy. Now the Pearce is going to be a little bit smaller than the Cholla. It's going to be 2,837 square feet. We can do 4 beds, 3 baths here. Once again, 3-car garage. This particular exterior is going to be the farmhouse exterior. So definitely been a popular exterior, I would say, for the past 10 years about. So this has a lot of different options as well. You guys can kind of go on their website, play around with it. If you do want any pricing, they have spec homes here, and it's always changing in terms of their inventory. So definitely shoot me a text at this phone number. Would be happy to show it to you guys. Before we check this out, let's take a look at the floor plan. So we're heading in, digging this paved driveway right here as we walk on in. So this has a 2-car and a 1-car, so split garages here. We're going to press firmly to open, which we did. Well, this is really a cool feeling. I like this floor plan. Digging it a little bit more for some reason, but we have an office right to our left as we walk in. Good size office. To our right, we have some bedrooms. So let's go explore, see what's going on in here. So we do have a nice bedroom here. Good size. I mean, definitely same size as the Cholla, if not, feels a little bit bigger. Just have a regular closet. Once again, 8-foot doors in this particular model, 10-foot ceilings. Nice large bedroom here as well. Plenty of space to work with for the kids or the guests. And this bathroom will definitely do. And you can see a little bit more of what an upgraded bathroom looks like with the tile design going up from the tub. You can still get, you know, an inexpensive tub and do some tile work. You can see, I believe that's the upgraded doors there, the way they have them. Not soft close, but really nice. Love those lights as you walk in. Now, a lot of these builders aren't going to give you these lights. They're going to have the just kind of the blanks that you can take off and go ahead and put your own lights in. This is such a cool area right here. I think I missed something though, so let's go back over here and see what we missed. So there's gonna be the door to the garage and the laundry room. Not as big as the Cholla, but you know, some people just feel like they don't need that much space, and that's okay. And then we have a closet door right here, just to hang your winter jacket on those 110 Arizona warm days. That's a joke, really bad joke. Okay, so walking into the main living space here, we go up to about 12 feet. And just a wide open area. This is cool. I like how this formal dining room is in here, but it doesn't have the walls. So that's really nice because you don't have another area like a breakfast nook or anything. So that square footage is being used really well. And this kitchen is pretty amazing. You can see the waterfall edge here with what looks to be a quartz countertop. Looks like marble, but I can't tell these days. And you can see we have the matching backsplash. So this is always an option here. The only thing I don't like about these backsplashes is they're very reflective. So if it's bright, you're going to see a reflection. So kind of extending the cabinets over here into the pantry, a little bit bigger pantry than what we saw in the Cholla. Really beautiful floor plan here, guys. Let me know what you think of this. This is definitely different. You can see the extended cabinets going all the way to the slider. We have a slider here and a slider here, but we still have this beam, so we don't quite have the 90-degree slider, which is gonna save you a little bit of money. Very nice. All right, where do we wanna go? Where do we wanna go? Love the features they have on the wall here, the designer features. Let's go over here, check out what we're working with over here. So, guessing we have a bathroom and a bedroom. Yes, so bedroom here, probably the smallest we've seen, but good size. Once again, no complaints on any of the bedroom sizes in these homes. They'll definitely work. And we have bathroom with a shower tiled almost to the ceiling. And let's go check out the master bedroom. Looking at the master bedrooms, the ceiling height does come back down to 10 feet. Good size here, a lot of space in the front as you can see. The hanging pendant light there. And walking into the bathroom. We do not have doors going into our bathrooms in Arizona, although my home does have a door going into the bathroom. We have a bathroom sort of like this, and there is a door that I think was built in there. So it's always an option to build a door, get yourself a little bit more privacy. So this is good size closet. Checking out the shower, we have a super shower, no tub in here. So this is sort of what they're doing if you're getting an oversized shower, doing something like this. And I would recommend maybe one more shower head, doing like a rainfall shower head right there. And I'd even tile the ceiling so you can make it more of a sauna. Not have to worry about any mold growing up there, but definitely good size shower. Interesting backsplash, look at this. Very cool. Toilet room, whoever wants to see the toilet room, that is a very wide toilet room. So there will be a door on here. They just took the door off. Plenty of space on your left and right to move around. And a linen closet. Let's go check out the backyard. So they said some bees are around, so use caution. Bees have been located near the water feature. Great. Let's see what that's all about. Ooh, I thought I saw something. So Arizona does have bees, in case you didn't know that. Back porch, back patio, back covered patio. Not as large as the Cholla, but good size here. You can see I didn't go over the grill here. So a little outdoor cooking area, kind of nice. I've seen those grills get pretty nasty though, so you gotta make sure that you really take care of those grills, clean them. You can see what's happening right here, by the way, guys, just a helpful tip. You may wanna put some solar sunscreens on the windows here, because what happens is it burns the turf right here, and that will actually stay that color. It'll keep it a lighter color. Yeah, just a friendly tip there for you. If you get turf, kind of burns it, that reflection. So come back here in a few months, you'll see that that is permanently etched into the grass. And it probably is already. These are some really nice Adirondack chairs. Big Adirondack chair fan. Pollywood has some really nice ones for about $250 to $300 if you guys are looking for that. Definitely some great options. But look at this view. Love the, love like the, I guess the overpass type of deal there. It's like a mini bridge going onto that other area, letting some water through. But guys, this is going to be a great community. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have some more videos that are going to be coming out of Shea Homes, Emblem, and Prelude series. This is Tri-pointe Sentinel at ORO Ridge. And if you guys have any interest in these homes, make sure you reach out. I'd love to help you guys out, be in your corner as you go through the new build process. We'll see you on the next one.